Paul George and Tyrese Maxey. Edwards will bring it across. Guarding him. Maxey off that Iverson cut, got the layup.
But you see how Nick Nurse wants to use Tyrese Maxey.
2%.
And Mark, we watched him work on that shot alone and shoot around earlier today as you see the 23 MVP line up one from the top of the key, unable to knock it down.
Harris with the 15-footer. Left that on the front rim for Embiid. A swollen knee and trying to manage that for most of the season. Came back in Tuesday's game against the Dallas Mavericks.
This was his first time. But again, when you've spent that much time with a group and you were the guy that was kind of maligned for them not having the success, it's got to mean a lot, right?
Pistons a game under 500 coming in tonight at 25-26. Philadelphia 10 games under 500. The ball out of bounds. They're giving away 2 tough ones at the buzzer in recent games. Harris a little bit strong, rebounded by the Sixers, and Paul George will point effort on Wednesday night. Pick and pop action with Embiid on the 3. And rebounded by Duran.
Great rotation by Tim Hardaway Jr. on the floor so he can be more aggressive on the offensive end. But of course, playing against his old team, a little extra juice.
Embiid's jumper comes off to Harris with the transition. Duran up on that screen. Good contest on Maxey. Sometimes it doesn't matter, though.
Okay, good defense. Let's stop to it.
You got your offense going individually there early. What do you guys need to do for more shots to fall as a team?
Yeah, I think we're getting some good. Interesting to me is the fact that PG isn't buddy taping. Oftentimes when you see guys with injuries to their especially their pinky, they'll buddy tape them together.
Beasley, logo, no go.
Still a heat check. And well, I'm okay with it, but so are the Pistons. And JB Bickerstaff told us that his team is fine with Malik Beasley taking shots because of the way he approaches
a certain pugnacious edge. Pugnacious being the term I'm using. I'm paraphrasing here. They like to get their hands dirty.
They absolutely like to get the season to go. He started a lot of games for the Lakers, so he has the ability to catch fire quickly.
Embiid falls to the court, no whistle. Thompson on the break. Philadelphia even begin to start clawing back into it.
Well, it starts with getting the basketball inside to that big guy, Embiid unable to finish, but getting back and finding a way to slow down this Pistons team as Embiid gets the block shot on that possession off of another offensive rebound by Jalen. Lindsey Hunter over there taking his place in this radio spot. Another big-time performer here in a Pistons uniform when they had a big 3
on the line. Coming into action tonight, and they look a little bit disjointed on this possession. Embiid made a little bit of room and knocked down the jumper.
But Jonesy, that's a surprise. And no one will miss Cade Cunningham more than Jalen Duran. Those two have combined for 28 alley-oops on the season. And so he gets a lot of his buckets off of Cade's penetration, especially when you don't have Cade on the floor to use through Duran as a lob threat.
Embiid from deep cashes out.
What you can do if you're Tyrese Maxey is go back and say, hey, great shot. Maxey's done that to so many defenders over the past several years that he understands what it's like.
Whips it cross court. And that jumper good by Justin Edwards. Maxey for 3. Got it. And the 76ers making a little bit of a move here. And that caught Beasley off the screen. A rare miss from deep for him. Couple of jab steps. And Embiid with the tough bucket inside, and the lead is down to 21.
But I like with him.
Bounces and elbows.
Sass is too far away from Max.
No double team. He spins baseline and knocks it down. Embiid with gets it back on the repost. Faces up over Stewart. And rebounded by Harris.
And Nikola Jokic on the same team. What? Yes. And they were playing against Kelly Oubre. The Sixers making a run. Who is that steps up and makes a huge play for the Pistons other than Tobias Harris to break the run?
Embiid with the show and go. Over Reed, the former teammate of his. And Joel Embiid having himself a third quarter here.
With stick around and break records.
Didn't close the deal.
Nah, I couldn't get it done.
Not mad at it. Off the wide action, anything but the bucket for Harris. Reed recovers it. Oh, rejected by Embiid and put up and in.
All over it when you have the opportunity to be able to spend so much time with the great QB Brown, who is calling his last game at 91 years young.
Embiid going to try and walk down Duran. That's a big body against big body. Duran on the break, on the handle with